Do amplifier specs tell me anything? This great question comes from Ian in Dorset, UK. Hi, Paul. Please, could you talk through with the specification figures that are listed with amplifiers? I'd be interested to hear an expert's comments on their meanings. If you find an expert, let me know on their importance and whether it's possible to make comparisons across manufacturers and if they're always accurate. Of course, I appreciate that it's the ears that make the final judgment, but it would be nice to know more about these figures. Well, you know, is that it? Yeah. Ian, they do and they don't. Let's look at some of the basic specs, the obvious ones: wattage, gain, and we've talked before, wattage and gain are very different. So you know, and gain's not that important because it's usually between 25 and 30 dB, but you want to know what the gain of your power amplifier is, whether it's balanced on its input, whether it's balanced on its output, what its wattage is, the type of devices used, and those are typically included, the technology that it uses. Is it a Class D, Class AB, Class A, Class H? There's a number of different schemes out there, and the first thing you want to do is be wary of any company that doesn't tell you what it is or what it's supposed to do. If there's just a whole bunch of marketing fluff, run like the wind, because you don't want to deal with it. On the opposite end of the spectrum, if all they're telling you is just specs, run like the wind too, because consumers, I mean, well, here's a great example. Poor Ian. I mean, what's he supposed to think? I mean, how do you know what a high THD reading means? Let's say that one amplifier has a THD reading of 0.1, so it's relatively high for an amp, 0.5, 0.5% of distortion. And here's another one that has 0.000001% distortion. Which one sounds better? You can't tell. Those specs tell you nothing about how it sounds. The things you need to know about how something is going to sound are involved in the design philosophy, who the people who designed it are, what their goals and aims are, what their reputation is. So take PS Audio, right? Now, we've been doing this for 40-something years, and we didn't build this reputation for great sound with our products on nothing, right? Now, we present our specs, but people know that they can trust PS Audio, that our products sound good. Why? Because we have listening rooms, because we pay attention to it, because of anything in the world, sound quality is more important to us than anything else. We get there by achieving a certain degree of specs. But at the end of the day, we will give up fancy distortion figures and things that impress people for sound quality. I will take one of our amplifiers at 0.5% distortion over that sounds great, that we, you know, like ours typically aren't that high. They're like 0.01 or 0.0, you know, whatever. But if someone came to me, an engineer came to me with a design and we listened to it and I said, it's not making it. And they said, well, hang on a sec, listen to this. And like, now we have music. Now it sounds, the sound stage is right. We're making music. What's the difference? Well, one's got 0.01% distortion, the other's got 0.5. Okay, if we can't figure out how to keep that sound and get the distortion down, then we go with the 0.5. Why? Because I need to listen to this. It's important to us. It's important to our hi-fi family that we give our people, our customers, what they expect in terms of musicality. So pick a company you trust. Pick a company who produces specs, tells you what they are and what it does and how it performs. And pick a company who explains the design philosophy and why they say it should perform the way it does. And if all of that lines up, you're in pretty good shape. But can you tell from a spec sheet alone? Nope, not a chance. Okay, thanks. Good question. Talk to you tomorrow.